Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is, then you go wash your hands, mama. The scripture comes from Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men, so he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and the Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, that shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. So here's the message. God said for whoever this is for, that he don't want you, like there's something that somebody thinking about putting an end to, like you just gonna shut it down. God said he don't want you to do that now. He don't want you to do that now. He wants you to keep your promises now. And that's the message for somebody. Somebody made a promise, like to someone, and it was between you and that person. Keep your promise to that person. Don't. That's what God is saying. Keep your promise to whoever this person is. Don't do that. And you know what I'm saying? If this person try to do that to you, wash your hands with them. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, if it's a situation where, like, for somebody, it's like, I don't know, if somebody, like, you sharing something with someone, like, maybe y'all got a pet that y'all share, or y'all, like, something like that, and, like, you scared that this person gonna take it, or maybe it's like a trophy or something y'all both wanted, or, like, something like that, and it's like, sometimes it's with you, sometimes it's with them. God said that you, like, don't, like, the thought has crossed your mind that you could, if you wanted to, keep it. Don't do that, because it's for y'all to share. It's not just for you. And that's selfish now. Y'all won whatever this trophy is, y'all won it together. And I'm looking at this Pure Life bottle with the green parent, the blue parent, and the yellow child. Like, for somebody, it could be a child. Y'all made that child together. It's not fair for y'all not to share. It's not fair for you to just hold the child to yourself and say, mine, 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 because that other parent was there too. And baby, it's like, I know that it's more common for mothers to do this, but you know what I'm saying? It's easier for a mom to do something like that. And I feel like it's not right to keep the baby, the child, away from their other parent, regardless of how you feel about them. And you know what I'm saying? This is why you're not supposed to have kids out of wedlock. And you know what I'm saying? If you marry, you're supposed to try to stay married. You're supposed to try to figure out what to do to fix, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. It get hard when you start adding other people into the situation, because baby, guess what? Your person ain't gonna like your child parent. They gonna feel some kind of way, and they gonna have some thoughts for you and how you need to treat them. And life would be better if they didn't exist, and life would be better if they wasn't there, and life would be better if this. But in reality, they are the imposter. And that's why they have so much to say about something that don't have nothing to do with them, because they feel left out. Like, you know, even looking at the colors, blue and yellow make green. You know what I'm saying? Red ain't have no hand in it. And I feel like it's that kind of vibe where this person is trying to put they in their position. They trying to, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, that ain't right, because it ain't had nothing to do with them. And it's one thing if you putting in input and you trying to help, and it's another thing when you trying to put your input in and you trying to cause pain and you trying to cause hurt. And this right here, baby, is why when originally me and my son and father agreed that neither one of us would have anybody around our child because of that. But you know what I'm saying? He opened up that door first, in reality. And you know what I'm saying? I felt like that was unfair to me, because I didn't even know her. And you know what I'm saying? He, like, really would get on me for less, and had a complete stranger to me around my son. And you know what I'm saying? I know, as far as I'm concerned, she don't have no input on, you know what I'm saying? Because that wouldn't even be right. Because I'm pretty sure she don't like me. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't right for her to have no say so on what's going on with me and my son. She ain't have nothing to do with him. She didn't have him. She didn't gain 100 pounds. She did not carry him for 9 months. She wasn't sliced open. She did not go through a month of labor. And in reality, you know what I'm saying? Her genes don't reside in him. So it wouldn't be right for her to have no say so on when, if he can or cannot see his mother, what kind of place she gonna have in his life, how far, you know what I'm saying? All that's ridiculous now. And I'm just saying it. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm using that as an example, but that would be ridiculous now. That would be ridiculous because, you know what I'm saying, simultaneously, it wouldn't be fair for me to try, you know what I'm saying, to pursue because I made a promise to his father. So it would be fair for him to uphold the promise that he made to me. And that promise was ain't nobody that didn't have no hand in creating him gonna have no hand in what, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be coming in between that now. He said his son was first now. It shouldn't be no situation where, my baby is depressed and having to hold it in because he don't want nobody to feel no kind of way. But in reality, he miss his mama. Because that ain't right. And a 10-year-old shouldn't be put in that position. Shouldn't no child be put in that position to where they got to sit up here and be fake with one parent because they don't want to piss them off. But in reality, they miss the other one. And this parent is, you know what I'm saying, so in love with whoever this is that they, you know what I'm saying, completely ignoring the fact that their child is suffering. That's not right. God said you're supposed to share that trophy. That's not just your trophy. It's both y'all trophy. Okay, and it ain't intended to cause no hurt or no pain to nobody, but that's just what it is. It's the truth. And in reality, if you decide to move on and you start a new relationship, or if it's a business, maybe it's a business that you share with somebody, like you start something else, or you have a new business partner, or you starting a new, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden what you started with that other person doesn't include them anymore. And now all of a sudden this new person is everything. No. God said you created that with something else. That's your trophy with somebody else. So it's not fair, you know what I'm saying, for you to do that now. God said both ways. It have to be fair. It can't be a situation where one person is doing somebody some kind of evil and they trying to, well, if I just get rid of my baby mama, maybe if I get her shipped to Mexico and I get her sold off into slavery, then I ain't got to worry about her no more. How is that going to make your child feel? Why would you disrespect your child in such a way? Baby, could you imagine your own parent shipping your mother off to be a prostitute? Your own, could you imagine that? How disrespectful. You wouldn't want nobody doing that to your mama, but you gonna do that to your own child? Out of line. Baby, I don't know who got this going, baby. Somebody out of line and out of order. How you gonna love somebody to such an extent that you have a child with them, but you then somehow, some way fell in love with somebody else and out of love with your own child to such an extent that you ready to ship this person that you once loved off to a whole nother country because you just sick of sharing your child with the person you created it with. This is the epitome of selfish. And when your child starts asking you where their mother is, what are you going to say? And let's say, okay, so you're going to blame it on her. Now, what will you do if she escapes and she gets away and she somehow, some way comes back and says where she really was and what happened to her? Why are you causing your child to have a traumatic childhood because of whatever kind of feelings you have towards your ex? And you know what I'm saying? In reality, if it's a situation where you don't want to see them with nobody, why in the world did you break up in the first place? Why don't you try to fix your relationship? Why don't you try to do right by them? Instead of trying to figure out some kind of way to not deal with the pain. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. Like, come on now. We got to be adults. We got to grow up. It's time to grow up now. We're not kids no more. This is like a kid raising a kid. Why would you do that to your own? You beefing with your child now? Is that what it is? Like, that is so. I'm just thinking that's this. This is the type of stuff like when gangsters get into it with each other that they do. I'm beefing with you, so I'm finna get your mama kidnapped. I'm beefing with you, so your girl finna be gone. That's the type of stuff they do. This somebody doing this to their child. And I'm sorry for dragging. Like, I just feel like this part kept trying. Like, it was trying. I'm gonna go ahead and say somebody trying to do this to their child. How disrespectful. Anyways, that's the message. Baby, God said for somebody that, you know what I'm saying, it's not fair. But, let me get back out of that, okay? We gonna go back to the original, okay? The original part where it's like, it's not fair. It's something that you supposed to share now. It's something you supposed to share now. You supposed to share now. God said he wants you to share. And for somebody, it could be a situation where this person feel like if you do that to them, like if you have the child away from them, or if you have, like, they'll try to get you shipped off, or they'll try to get you shipped away somewhere. Like, once again, it's this, like, I don't know. I mean, I feel that's a little different, but it's still disrespectful. And the disrespect is really being sent towards the child more so, it's towards the parent as well. The other parent, obviously, because they going through it. But that child gonna go through it because the child is connected. Like, those child is like, children are literally born into this world connected to their mothers. So why do you think that your child is not going to feel any emotion towards their mother being gone? Even if you try to, beat them into submission and force them to hate their mother, and you constantly saying all kind of nasty, mean, evil things about their mother around them. Like, when it comes down to it, children grow up into grown people. And they think about their childhood and the things that was said and done around them while they were a child. And woe is to whoever this man is, for your child to grow up and realize that you the one that did some harm to their mama, and take baby and come after you now. And come after you now. Baby. And that's for somebody. That child will grow up and turn on you. When this child realized that it was you the whole time causing all this harm to their mama, and causing all this stress and causing all this drama, and you doing this thing, you are attacking your own child. You not attacking your child mama. That's who your enemy is. This is somebody that don't even you don't even realize it, but you attacking your child. Your child is hurting more than the mother is by anything that you're doing. And for somebody, the mother's so protected that whatever this man is, it's not even, this person is deliberately attacking their own child. Causing their own child heartache, confusion, and stress. And then blaming the mama because she just needs to. Don't you think that if it worked, the child would be more stressed out than the child already is? Don't you think that? Don't you think that? I just feel like some people don't think. They just want to do what they want to do so bad. Not knowing they plan is stupid. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And it's gonna blow up in their face. Whoever this part that baby that playing blow up in their face so fast. Every time. And God said every time it's gonna. And then on top of that, if something happened to you, the cops gonna come looking for them. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Baby God said you better not go missing. Deuces.